Hello, race fans, and we are back with another Race Based Drive in 5 here on racebase.tv. Getting Clayton Otteau back with us for the first time in a little while. It's been a bit. I'm glad you're back. And
Yeah, it's been a
but
bit.
before we talk about the racing, I just want to go get the bad news out of the way first. Hold your hand up to the camera because I want to tell everybody what you did. Dude, when you're racing at the racetrack, have we learned our lesson now? Football is not always the best idea. You broke a finger.
I was playing catch with the football and I just jammed my finger, so
Uh, I guess if ever a race car driver was going to get hurt, better to get hurt not in a race car than in a race car. But I know you're bummed out because you were going to run a couple nights of the
speaking.
um
Speaking of,
yes of Speed Week this week in your in your junior sprint, and
yeah,
unfortunately don't get to do that with a broken finger. But
it's
hey. Don't talking about that junior sprint though. Going back a week or so, you actually put a wing on top for the first
yeah, I
time,
did.
and went out and won the race at Shellhammer's dirt track. Take me back to that one because you set the fastest lap of the race in the feature, won the feature. What was that like? Because you've raced that car non-winged a bunch. To go out and put a wing on top and just go out and take the checkered flag, take the trophy, say see ya. How was that race for
I was
you?
very good. I felt very fast. We had to tweak the. We had to put a new shock on the left rear because it was leaking. The seal broke in it, so we had to get a new shock, and we're getting that one fixed right now, currently. And so we had to loosen up the car a bit too because it was way too tight and it was pushing. And after that, it was lights out for us.
What
That's
did you feel the difference was, Clayton, from racing without the wing to racing with the wing? I know you had a ton more downforce.
yeah,
I'm sure the handling and the speed, you were just glued to the racetrack, I bet.
yeah, because the wing it tightens up the car more and it has more weight on it, so it helps me be like centered in the corner. So I feel like,
You haven't raced the junior sprint a whole lot. Are you feeling a little bit more confident now
oh yeah,
after a big win like that?
way more confident, way more confident because like I finally found my groove in that car, and I haven't found it really yet before that, so I'm kind of happy.
And I know it's made it hard too, because that's only, I think, your third or fourth junior sprint race all year because there's been so much rain. Like you said, I imagine it's been a little hard to find a rhythm.
Yeah, it was like my third junior sprint race, but we found it, so and we got the win, secured it.
Big,
So
big deal, I know, for you on the junior sprint side. I know that's a pretty huge deal for the little amount of experience that you've had in those cars. What's the biggest thing you've learned this year in the junior sprint races you have had since you've kind of transitioned to that car a little bit more?
so going into the corner, depending on if you have the wing or not, you either try to whip the back end around a little bit before it through,
I
which
was
I've
going to say,
done before.
without the wing, you can kind of hustle it through there a whole lot more than you can with the wing.
Yeah, with the
Okay.
wing, I like whipping, like go like this and try to like get a little sideways in the corner, so so I can stay on the throttle with a launch out.
Get that drive off the corner.
Yeah.
I know you had the win in the junior sprint. Actually, at the beginning of the month too, you had a couple of wins. Went out to Keystone with the quarter midget,
Oh
picked
yeah.
up a couple of victories too. And I know for you that was a big deal. Nationals wasn't bad for you back at the end of June, but I know to be able to go out get a couple of wins. Really I know has you feeling good about where the formula car and where the animal car is at right now, particularly the senior animal race there at Keystone. They combined the heats and you went from 10th to first.
Yeah, I did.
Talk me through that race because and number one, I know you guys weren't expecting them to combine the field there to where you had to come from super deep. But what was it like coming through traffic and knowing you only had 20-25 laps to do it in?
Oh, it wasn't just that I had to worry about. I had to worry about not sliding in under somebody and hitting them in the wrong spot because the radius rod fell off in the heat, and so it was dragging the whole heat. So we had to like jimmy rig it on there. So for the feature, I tried not to slide it in there too
So
much.
you were driving with damage in the feature and still came from 10th to win it.
Yeah, and the bent right rear shock. I didn't even know that once.
How squirrely was the car during the? I mean, did you feel like something was broken? Did it feel like it wasn't driving right?
In the heat it didn't, but in the feature it felt great. I think
Were
I
were
didn't.
you? I was gonna say, were you surprised it drove as well as it did in the feature, even with the damage?
Oh yeah, I was completely surprised. I thought it was just going to be not good, and I thought it was going to be there.
Started pole in the Formula race that day a week ago. It struggled with the tires at the start. I know you fell back as far as
Yeah.
third and then still managed to fight your way back up to win that one. Is that one where you know you've got a fast car and have to fight through it? Is it rewarding when you can still come out with a win like that?
Well, I won that race with a fourth place car because the tires, we should have been on harder tires, but we were on soft. So we had to cool them down a lot. And so on the last lap, the kid in first spun out and stuff. So it was just me and the other kid. And he he was a national competitive driver. So me and him were racing, and I cooled off my tire, so I got that extra speed off the start, and I snuck right under him, and I secured the win.
So actually three wins now in the past about 10 days for you
Yeah,
between two different race cars. And if we go back to the West End National for NASCAR Youth Series at the tail end of June, I know you didn't win a race
I
during
got
West
second.
End, but you still finished second and then actually took over the national point lead on the dirt side for Light World Formula, which for people who don't follow NASCAR Youth Series quarter midgets. I mean, there's hundreds of drivers racing in the NASCAR Youth Series, and right now to say that you're the national point leader on dirt for Light World Formula, pretty prestigious.
Yeah, I'm just trying to keep that steady and hopefully trying to secure a win at Hagerstown. That's what I'm hoping for.
I was going to say, I know Hagerstown's coming up, and I imagine with how well the quarter midget program is rolling now, are you optimistic going into Hagerstown? You feel like you guys are in a good spot to be able to contend?
Oh yeah, definitely. If I do, I'll have to drive with one hand. So
Well, that's going to be the big thing because you're right. That's the 19th and the 20th this weekend for Northeast Dirt Series regionals. And have they figured? What are they going to do? Tape your hand to the steering wheel? Have they figured out how we're going to make this work
we're gonna
yet, or are you just going to
we're
gut
just
it
gonna
out?
we're gonna try to just heal it as have it healed as much as we can before that, and then we're just gonna put it into glove and drive. Just gonna have it like straight like this. So it's like this.
I was going to say, get it as close as you can where you can just control that wheel, right? You're a race car driver. You're smart. You'll figure it out.
Yeah, I will. I'm already doing the sim stuff, so
I was gonna say, I know even if you haven't been on the racetrack this week, you're such an avid iRacer that you're gonna find ways still to be on the sim and turning laps in something.
yeah.
Are you feeling any pain out of the finger, or is it just more annoying than anything right now?
Just more annoying. I don't really feel.
Understandable.
I just want to get back on the track and
Hey, we get
start my
that. By the
career.
way, I do want to real quick before we give your sponsor shout outs, say since the last time that you've been on a drive-in five, you had a birthday. So happy birthday, Clayton.
Oh yeah.
Now 12 years old. So that's always fun, and we know you've got some good things coming up.
Yeah.
Sponsors, people, supporters, Clayton, who do you need to give a shout out to that
Um.
helps get you to the
Well,
racetrack?
thank you, Friends of Jacqueline, Race Face, Contra, Esposito Construction, and Littleton Development for sponsoring me. And thank you very much. Thanks, Mom and Dad, for helping me get my race cars on the track. That's it.
I was going to say that's always important because somewhere your mom and dad are back there in the background, and we want to make sure they know they're appreciated.
Yeah.
Clayton Otteau, always fun. Best of luck this weekend at Northeast Dirt Regionals. Best of luck on getting that broken finger healed up quickly, and we'll get you back on here in a couple weeks. Hopefully, have some more good things to talk about. That's
Thank
Clayton
you.
Otteau. My name's Jacob Seelman. This has been Raceface Drive-In 5. We'll see you next time on raceface.tv. Keep it tuned to the website every day for all the latest from around the world of racing. See ya.